What's up, gamers? Welcome to another episode of Gamer Rant, where today we're going to be talking about the lack of a PC demo for Prey, and of course Bethesda's bullshit excuse for why there isn't a PC demo. And it is a bullshit excuse. Check it out. We appreciate the enthusiasm in the PC community for Prey and the interest in a PC demo. The team at Arcane has been fully focused on optimizing and finalizing the PC version of the game. We aim to deliver the best PC experience to our fans and are hard at work to do just that. Now, why don't we go do this? Because Gamer Rant is going to tell you why that is total bullshit. Alright, so they're doing this to optimize and to finalize the game, and that they want to give you, the PC gamers, the best experience that you could possibly have. So they're hard at work finalizing the game. Apparently in the last 6, 7, 8 days of game release. Alright, quite frankly, that doesn't look good in any facet that thereof. If you are literally penny pinching it, to use a metaphor here, if you are penny pinching it to get that shit done right now, so close to the release date, it's actually kind of pathetic. It's really sad within of itself. I mean, we look at the majority of games from Bethesda. A good majority of them are PC exclusive at one time or another. All right, and you ultimately have to ask yourself, how does a company go from knowing how to make PC games to, I guess, following in Warner Brothers' footsteps, to where they're just going to fuck shit up, apparently. I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And we could ultimately sit here and say that this really isn't Bethesda, it's Arcane, they're the one doing the games. Yeah, but Bethesda is the one that's publishing it within of itself, so they have an image that they represent. So if they're going to allow Arcane to do ridiculous loaded bullshit, then they're okay with that, so it directly reflects Bethesda as a whole. And yet, why is it that it almost seems as if many of these developers, especially one that's been here for a while, such as Bethesda, who should have the knowledge that just about all games, PC, Android, mobile phone, fucking console, are all made on a computer. They're all made on a computer. Therefore, they should function more smoothly on what they're made on within of itself. And yet, as we've seen examples from like Warner Brothers games, from Mortal Kombat X and Batman Arkham Knight, apparently that is not so true. But to me, it's not really truth within of itself. It's just they have a bunch of dumbasses who have no fucking clue what they're doing. And then we come to this particular area where they're stating, hey, we're working hard on this, and it's like, you know how close you are to the actual release date of this game, and that does not look good in any facet that thereof. It does not look good that you are going to use this bullshit excuse that you have to finalize it within of itself. Besides the fact that you're on PC, besides the fact that on PC, Steam is one of the most popular platforms within of itself, so you have the ability to do a PC beta, even if you felt you couldn't call it a demo, you could have easily done that. One thing I read in one of these articles, I'll link to both of them in the description box below, is that one of the writers suggested that maybe they're afraid because of what happened for Dishonored 2. They released a demo for Dishonored 2, and people were able to crack or bypass the piracy programming within the game, so when the final game came out, people were able to pirate it within of itself. So it was suggested that maybe they didn't release it because of that. I think that's just complete bullshit within of itself. And if that was somehow the actual reason, honest reason, that Bethesda and Arcane decided not to release a Prey demo is fear that somebody would crack it, newsflash. they're going to do it anyway. Whether it's the demo, whether it's the full game, they're going to do it. Why? Because for every 100 people that could have looked at Dishonored 2 and not know what the fuck they was doing, even if they were programmers, you're going to have another 100 people that would look at that and be like, boom, here it is, cracked, good to go. That's just the reality of it. Plus, you're just diving into this area of, piracy protection and all this other bullshit. And it just honestly doesn't make any sense because at the end of the day, it's going to happen. Whether Bethesda Arcane want it to happen or not is irrelevant. It's going to happen. Whether it's the demo, whether it's the full game. That's the reality of it. And then I jump into the comments. And one gentleman actually iterated. This was actually on the trailer video for Prey's release demo. That a gentleman on there, or a lady, I don't really fucking know, like you can really tell from the username, was actually telling people that he didn't know why they was complaining, and that even if there was stuff wrong with it, that they're pretty quick at releasing updates. To me, that is atrocious within of itself. To sit there as a gamer, PC or otherwise, we're talking about gamers as a whole, regardless of what the fuck you play your games on, as a whole, that is pretty fucking low of a gamer to be completely accepting of the very ideology that basically you're buying something broken because the developer was too lazy to fix it, or the publisher became too antsy and didn't want to push the game back instead of giving a quality product. Because in this modern age, every console and game now is pretty much connected to the internet, so we can all be motherfucking lazy and just release an update. And let's go back to what they say. They aim to deliver the best PC experience to our fans. That's a load of shit. That is a complete load of shit right there. Because if you were so honest about your own morals of what you think is right, wrong, and what you think you're doing for the end consumer, your fans, you wouldn't be releasing games that require a day one update. You would be actually like, we're going to have to delay this game. It's got too many bugs in it. And what's even more insulting about that premise right there is gamers that defend this day one update bullshit by using the excuse, well, games are bigger, they're more expensive, they require more people, so they just don't have the time or the money to fix it. Shut the fuck up. Honestly, shut the fuck up, all right? Would you honestly go to a car lot that sells brand new cars and be like, you get this new car, but we're going to give you the engine later. We're going to give you the engine later. All right? We're going to give it to you for free, but we're going to give it to you later. We don't quite know when we're going to be able to give it to you because we're still in the process of refining the engine. But you will get it. Nobody would go for that bullshit. And don't use this fucking bullshit excuse that, oh, that's a poor example. You're a fucking idiot. The basic premise behind this example is that you would not willingly buy a physical product that you had to wait for something to be made for it. You would move on. So why is it that gamers are so... they've become complacent? Because it's become the normal thing. They're obligated to buy these games this way because how honestly do you fight day one updates within of itself? And yet here we have a developing company or a spokesperson who's going to try to bullshit you by making you believe that they got your back, that they want to deliver the best experience. That's a load of shit because if you did, your games would require no day one updates. You would take the time to fix them. You would take the time to delay them to fix them without worry of this bullshit money. Because the reality of it is whether the game comes out on the fucking day you say it's going to come out, or whether it's going to come out on a later day because you have to delay it, you're still going to make money either fucking way. Not to mention if you delay that game, even if a few people decide to wait And then everybody gets out and they're like, holy shit, this game literally has no day one update. No update whatsoever. Fucking smooth as a motherfucker. The frame rate is on point. The whatever is on point. The whatever is on point. It's fucking superb. It's pretty awesome that they delayed this game to fix this fucking shit. To give me, a gamer, PC, console, otherwise, the best experience that I can. Instead of when I put that fucking disc in the machine, sit there and wait for it, and it's like, oh hey, guess what? By the way, here's an update you gotta wait for as well. That destroys the experience within of itself. So don't sit here and try to tell us that you are doing this to aim to deliver the best PC experience to your fans. That's a blatant bullshit lie. Because if you would, you wouldn't be fucking shit up in the first place. Why don't you just have the balls and come out and say what it is that is really wrong, why you didn't release a PC demo? Huh? I mean, visually, we look at the game, and you can tell that graphic-wise, it's not the best. Me, honestly, I don't give two fucking shits, alright? Let all the graphic whores whine and bitch about that all they fucking want, alright? But at the end of the day, if you honestly want to aim to deliver the best PC experience, or even just the best experience to gamers in general, you need to take a hard, long look at what the fuck you're doing and how you're developing your games. Because this day one fucking update shit isn't helping. This, let's give this group of gamers a demo, but not this group, that is bullshit within of itself. You're not delivering the best PC experience when you're going to be like, oh hey, here you go consoles. Yeah, we like sucking your dick. PC gamers, not so much. It's a little rough, alright? You guys like to nibble and bite. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video in some fashion or form. And remember, gamers, if you're not voicing your thoughts and concerns about the loaded bullshit that Bethesda is trying to spew out to PC gamers of why there's no PC demo for Prey, you just might be a part of the motherfucking problem.
Tactical nuke incoming!